Till here from Maerketing. I found Aplos, aplos.com, software as a service for accounting for nonprofits. And we analyzed the marketing and everything online from that company. And I want to give you a short overview of how that is and what you can learn from it. Basically, the highlights of today are that this is a great landing page. I'm going to walk you through that. And the content marketing is perfectly executed. So let's get started. As always, we're not affiliated with Aplos. Any questions, send us an email. So first, what is Aplos? Let's have a look at the website. As I said before, it's a non-profit SaaS for accounting. And allegedly is the market leader. It serves nonprofits and churches. Yeah, that is clear. And the secret sauce, well, I mean, they have been in business for a long time. The founder is an accountant himself. And it's just greatly explained content marketing, a great learning center, and free support with a competitive price point. If you look at this here, it's very competitive, I would say. So I had a look at the marketing channels following the traction framework from Weinberg. So we see, of course, some PR, some not. We see, well, something that we couldn't entirely grasp here, but we do see, of course, business development and affiliate programs. Content marketing, I forgot the tick here. I'm going to put this in later. First, let's start off with the website conversion. This is in the slides, but you see it here already in my live demo. This landing page is beautiful. It frames the benefits in the customer's view. So that's really best practice here. Also, you see it has basically only one call to action, which is here, try it out. Take a look inside. If you put in the email here, you get it directly. I also like this password field. Type something in, min, uppercase, number, special character. It's really nice. Nicely done. And everything else on that website, it basically goes here into the footer. So that's one thing. I said that. Okay. If you have a look at social media, and I might not go into the Facebook account now. So they have started publishing always a bit, but really heavy content marketing, or let's say social media marketing sharing here in 2014, 2015. And this is all done via Hootsuite. You see that here. They publish the same content on Facebook as on Twitter. And that totally makes sense. It's automated. It's just how it should be. In the PR section, they have a press room. We can have a look at it here, actually. So the press room, I wonder why this logo is here. Looks a bit sad. And there is no download for logos, or there's no media kit to download. Everything else is neat. So we have direct contact to the press person. We see all the articles that write about Aplos, and also the press releases. And actually, most of them are webinars, if we see here. We come to that later. So yeah, I'm missing a press kit. And content marketing. Now this is the longest section because it's really nicely done. And you don't actually see that here. When you start looking at the website, I mean, it all goes into the call to action, but it actually has a huge learning center. We see it now in a second. So webinars. They market themselves with webinars, and we actually see that here in a section. This is great. I mean, they have a lot of webinars. It's every couple of weeks. What is a bit sad, you can register, or you cannot register to old webinars. We look at this one here. So this could be erased, I would say. There are no recordings on the website, but I actually found recordings on YouTube. So if you would link that up, or if Aplos would link it up, that would make total sense here. Yeah. There's an academy. I haven't linked that up here. I'm gonna just do it later. So the academy, you can find this resources academy, and this is great, right? We have these 3 big boxes here. So academy is a complete center to learn non-profit accounting. Of course, always call to actions here. And this is great. I mean, this is just extensive information for someone needing this. There are videos in it, really well explained, infographics. And I'm just wondering, why does it have so few shares? Maybe there's no traffic on it. I mean, that's something. What's happening here? That's a bit weird. So maybe it's not syndicated enough. Maybe not enough eyeballs on this. I'm not sure about this. I don't have access to the internal Google Analytics, but it would be interesting to find out why that is. My assumption is that it's not really published on social media. Actually, I hadn't found it on social media. And also, it's only to be found in the footer. So if someone comes to the landing page here, right, he can watch the features maybe, yeah, pricing. But actually, to go to the Learning Center, he has to click on something here. So it's just a bit too small. I wouldn't put it into the header because I think it's good here to have it focused, but put a bit more prominent. Yeah, we have videos on the Facebook channel, and this is interesting. It has 4,000 views, but it's just a very, very simple advertising, basically. Maybe it's promoted through Facebook. I don't know. They have some funny YouTube videos. This got a lot of views with Aplos. Well, it sounds like Apple. And they actually made a parody of the Apple Watch. Quite funny. Yeah, and the YouTube channel is great. They have a ton of resources, of course, all for the academy. The only thing I would advise here is for that to make sense in regards of being found on YouTube, it would need to have the keyword in the beginning. So maybe rather say, what is accounting - Aplos Academy, or here, non-profit chart of accounts. What is that? Aplos Academy. That would make more sense in a SEO sense for YouTube. And there is a blog, and I don't know if I just came across that, but if I type in blog here, it just looks like the blog is abandoned. So that's a bit sad, I would say, because it has a lot of good resources. It's not really online anymore. I don't know why they chose to do that, but all the other content marketing, the academy and the videos, everything came after having the blog abandoned. So maybe it was just their decision to put it somewhere else. And what I really like is the story section. Let's go back here to the academy. So this is great. It tells the story of someone building a non-profit called, what's the name again? Kulungu for Congo. And that person describes, in person, he tells the story of how he built up this non-profit, including templates, how he ran events and everything. That is great. That's perfect for the customers, because I guess there are many people just starting out with their non-profit. And this story section just really nicely explains that. Yeah, I talked about traffic already. Now, to finish it up, I have some marketing ideas, but honestly, they're just not so many, because they seem to be doing everything right. Still, there's something that could be changed. So, for example, the structure of the content, putting the Learning Center and the Academy a bit more prominent. Of course, A/B test that, right? Everything needs to be tested before you make a final decision. Then I would say have a bit of a better syndication for content, because it's so many resources and they need to get to the right people. So send them to people who are interested in that topic. Send them to blogs about nonprofits, send them on social media and quote people, send it over to them. I think that would do a bit of traffic for them. And then, of course, guest blogging. I've seen one guest blog post, but there could be many more. And that, of course, that takes effort, but I think there's so much content that they can just reuse and write about in a new fashion. For example, take the story of the Kulungu for Congo nonprofit and tell the story what happened 2 years after. Well, this would be a great blog post for a guest blog. And also roundup posts. That's a standard way to get traffic, especially when the site is new. Of course, this is old now already. But basically, it's about making a list of experts, asking them what is a specific question. For example, the biggest revelations of finances, right? And aggregate these answers and write up a nice piece of content for that blog post. And then ask these experts to share the content back to their audiences. Yeah. Test out Aplos if you are a nonprofit. I don't know. I guess many of you are SaaS marketers themselves or SaaS founders, product owners. But still, if you know someone who needs that software, give it a shot. I think it's great software for a good price point. And there's a 15-day free trial. Also have a look at the reseller and affiliate programs. I think that's interesting if you want to copy it for your software. It's basically here in the bottom as well. Affiliates, yeah. So they have an affiliate program. It's explained very easily. And also there is a reseller program. If you click here, you see the reseller program. And you can sign in here for that. Great. If you want to have a marketing teardown of your product, send us an email and we're going to have a look at that. Visit Maerketing.com for more teardowns and material about software marketing. Or just shoot us an email, info@Maerketing.com. Have a great day. Bye.